Wait a minute, do that again.
Sasha, call one of the cows over.
They won't hurt you, just be real slow. You have to reach real slow. Because they're afraid of you.
Why?
Because you're, I don't know, intimidating.
Yeah. Is that yucky?
Dad?
Yes, they are.
About the same.
Size 34, soon to be 32, after I get on weight training, my New Year's resolution.
It's neat to have all my brothers here and have their families grow up. You know, all the kids grew up together, and they made a lot of memories here and stuff. And I know they'll look back and someday and think how special it was, really, too. You know, being close, have a close-knit family and working together and growing up together. There were a lot of dairy farms around here when I was growing up. They were all gone by the wayside. This is Spring Garden Farm. I'm the 4th generation here, and we've always milked cows here. And people who come in here, they walk up and down the aisle, and they tell me what nice-looking cows I have, so that makes me feel good. Not as young as I used to be. I don't work at the pace I used to work at, but yeah, it's definitely getting harder to stay on top of things. I can still get it done now, so, but I guess time's creeping up on me.
Say hi, Ned. What do you think of all this, Trey?
Doesn't get any better than this, you know what I mean?
I consider this having a better quality of life, being outside and working and being cooped up in an office, but other people might not look at it that way, so.
Even compared to farming with beef cattle, dairy farming is far more confining. It's a great place to rear kids because you can keep them out of trouble pretty much. You work them to death.
Yeah. He's a farmer, he's a boob man.
It's this central point that we all have our lives around, that we all meet in the middle to talk about. Yeah, it's just provided such a rich existence. The family sort of worships work. Work is like a real pillar that we like pray to, kind of in a weird way. Ned and his 2 brothers, they grew up on the farm, and they're like, I guess they're all in their 60s now, and they're all just working a ton. Growing up with these male role models who are constantly working, you better be working. I don't spend time with my dad that isn't working with him at this time in my life. My dad growing up was a pretty type A kid. He was, you know, making sure the grass is cut straight, always at the farm, never missing homework, right? Me, I was like, I'm a C student. C or B, maybe B. Okay, maybe we'll say B student, right? Like, I'm like, yeah, you know, I cheated in Spanish class every year. You know, like, I liked goofing off with my friends. I really liked jokes. You know, I liked I liked making videos with my friends at the farm.
What I'm about to use is a skid loader. It's a pretty heavy piece of machinery, but I use it every day and I'm pretty good at it.
I liked weird stuff.
Farm's sort of busy place, but I keep it running. I'm sort of the glue guy who makes sure everything happens when it does. Oh, hey there, Dad.
There was this tension that, like, I wasn't like him. I think to some extent, just given the nature of the farm and him being the head farmer, love felt conditional growing up here. It felt that the way you receive love as a child is by doing a really good job. And a good job is kind of always working. The expectation is that you skip lunch. The expectation is that, you know, you kind of give a little more. And there's this tension of like, I'm doing the best work I can, but like I'm like questioning, am I doing a good job or not? Well, I'm not getting up at 3:30 and I'm taking lunches here. So like maybe I'm lazy. Maybe I'm worthless. Maybe I'm not worth loving. I found myself just saying like, yeah, I don't know if this is for me.
Just how peaceful it is when you get up at that hour of the morning. There's no one else up, and it's pretty calm and peaceful. And sometimes I just think it's the best part of the day.
I've always liked the mornings. I mean, I don't know. Part of it's going like, well, however early I get up, there's at least one person up earlier than me, and it is my dad. You know, it's like, your dad's always working just a little harder than you. It's something to keep on the mind. I don't teach until 9, so it's like, you get these like 3 hours. What a gift, you know, if you get there early enough. Come on in. Hi, Lewis. Hey, yesterday we got a 0. All right. New day. 13 squared. Once you have your box set up, you should be good to go here. You guys have done a really good job multiplying. So have a go at this. Seeing some of these kids every day is like a real gift. A real gift. Like these personalities, these kids that are like,
Do you know that or are you guessing?
they just impress me every day with their kindness and enthusiasm and, you know, just like their willingness to show up. I mean, I thank them every day. At the end of class, I do this every time. I say, thank you. Thank you for being here. Like, you made this worth it. The fact that he's just still maintaining what he's doing leads me not to worry, I think, about what's going on. He is so exhausted, and he's operating heavy machinery all the time. And accidents happen. There is a little bit of a fear that I'm like a phone call away of some accident taking place. We're gonna, like, if you don't take care of yourself, then you put a burden on your loved ones to take care of you eventually. Like, that's what it's gonna end up being. And that's not necessarily fair.
Ned.
It makes me sad, you know, that I'm gonna be the last one here. Last Ensor here farming this ground, and you know, it's like I say, I'm the fourth and last generation here.
If I'd worked a little harder, gone down there a little more often when I was younger, maybe I would like it enough to do it. Then we'd all be able to raise another generation of Ensor kids that could come up and have the childhood that I had. The fact that it's going to end, and is it Ned's fault? Is it Jake's fault? You know what I mean? And in my head, I'm like, well, it's definitely my fault. Ned, what are your plans for retirement? What are your plans to do next? Those are some real serious questions to ask someone who's exhausted already. It's hard. It's hard. It's hard to do that. I think it's hard to do that with just dads in general. I don't know. I look around. I'm like, I don't know who's got a great relationship with their dad that like we can talk about open and honest and like hard conversations. Yeah, I don't know. It's really challenging. But with me and him, I'm in this weird spot where I'm really trying to be present. Trying to just love him in the moment and just be like, I just don't know how many times we're gonna be together on this farm. So like, why spend these precious moments talking about something that would cause him some distress for sure? Whereas we could, maybe just clean this stable out mostly in silence together, sharing each other's company. I opt for that option more often than not. I opt for that option every time. We really haven't had many big time challenging conversations. I can only name like maybe one or two we've had. And historically those haven't really gone well. They end up being like more of a fight. I really enjoy what I do. And yeah, that can also be a testament to him. And I like to think that all the good I do in the classroom is sort of an extension of him.
I don't know, my dad and my grandfather, they seemed like they worked past retirement age. I don't know whether I feel like it's required of me to do that or not, but I still have enough in me to keep things going for a couple more years, I think. So.
We can spin our tires thinking about other people's lives and what it is we could do to help them out. But at the end of the day, he's responsible for his own life, and I'm responsible for mine.
I don't know whether it's farm people or what, but making changes is not easy, and especially for Ned.
Yeah, I wish he was kind to himself in a way, that showed himself some like compassion and love. That's just like, hey, you deserve a break. You've earned it. You've done a phenomenal job as a dad, as a son, as a brother. You've done such a good job. Like, really. Like, you were the greatest farmer Spring Garden Farm has ever seen. You know that we'll put a plaque up on the wall. Like, you've done a great job. Like, is there anything you want now?